presented by Sprite, the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, and by my side is Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to 2K Sports, the NBA season wrapping up, and you can just feel the anticipation for the playoffs. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, there's been a lot of discussion about them in the offseason, and even though today won't count in the standings, still such an exciting day in the NBA, watching the teams take the court for the first time. Hey, let's talk about the Matrix, Shaq. Shawn Marion.
In his prime, Ernie, he was good for 22 and 12, scoring with ease. One of the most unorthodox shooting strokes in the history of the league, but solid from outside. And Ernie, even though he's older, he continues to be a valuable player.
Right you are, big fella. Time to get you out to the game. Here's Kevin Harlan.
And it's the Warriors to start out. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Harrison Barnes is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got the opening field goal of the game for the Warriors.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Now here's Love. Here's Mozgov. And Curry pulls it down.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started, and a better job finishing it off.
And the layup falls.
Strong move to the hoop. Nice power move. I like that one.
On defense, the Warriors. No one near James as he lets it go. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at that three-point shot.
LeBron James is able to do everything on the court. He's also looking to expand his horizons off the court. Plans to star in a movie. He even helped develop a TV series based on his life story a little while back. So he's exploring various avenues of self-expression.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Mozgov with the bucket. Mozgov's got his first points of the game.
Well, that's the easiest opportunity an offense can get off a steal.
Exactly. No defense for that.
Irving with the steal, and he lobs it toward the rim, and the dunk by LeBron.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous, stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
Now, here's Thompson. And Curry, here we go. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. You know, talking about LeBron, he even toyed with the idea of applying for the role of Players Union president.
Yeah, as if he doesn't have enough on his plate already. You know, LeBron obviously so busy with all of his endorsements and advertising, but also trying to carry this franchise. I think it was better for him to avoid that Players Union job. Well, Kevin Durant last season's MVP, but LeBron James has won 4 in the last 6 seasons. He's one of only 5 players to ever win that many, and you can bet he'd love to win a few more. It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Feeds to Love. Floats one up. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Gotta love the teardrop. Just put it right over the defender.
And you remember LeBron James came within one vote of being the league's first ever unanimous MVP back in 2013.
Yeah, he got 120 out of 121 votes. And you know the question was, who did not vote for him? That's a conversation for another time. One sports writer did choose Carmelo Anthony. He said he didn't expect to be the only one. Now he lives in
the writer.
That's exactly right.
Well, Steph Curry, of course, deadly from outside the arc. But last season, he tried to improve his ability to get to the rim. In fact, he significantly increased his points in the paint last year.
And for Curry, improving his driving ability. He already had the handles, but he tried to work on his strength to ward off contact.
And Kevin, you know, film study is also playing a role in that progression and development. He not only improved his finishing ability inside, He also got to the line more often, a result of being more confident in his strength.
And the shot is good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. LeBron dishes to Love. Irving kicks to Shumpert. Cleveland moving it around. The drive by LeBron. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Warriors have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Now, severe lack of awareness on his part. He had no idea he was near the out-of-bounds line.
The Warriors making a switch here. Barbosa's checked in. Here is Livingston, guarded by Shumpert. Here's Lee. Up again.
His position near the hoop and
Deep. James. Irving's got Forrest. James! Here is Livingston, covered by Irving. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Knocks it loose. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk.
I can feel that.
Send a message.
yes, sir. A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
Here's Barbosa. And it would have counted had Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And they're getting out in transition, too, finding some easy points on the fast break.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland, the 2 stars, LeBron and Love. At the 3 and the 4. Amon Shumpert is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Mozgov in at the 5 spot. Now here's Lee after LeBron James's miss. That one goes. Count. James has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Cavs.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
That's good.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Andre Iguodala is perhaps the premier wing defender in the league. Dre himself said, "I used to always joke with my coaches, I could play defense in my sleep. But it's not just natural ability," he said. "There's another me in the league. They have the same things. Long arms, quick feet, and they can defend. They just choose not to do it." Kevin?
It comes from within, Doris. Thank you.
You know, this Golden State team is clearly on the rise, but they're not without weaknesses. Bad turnover differential and free throw differential. Both things that have plagued this team.
And you look at the free throw disparity for the Warriors. Not the most surprising stat. They're more of a jump shooting team than a slashing team. But if you're going to settle for jump shots, then you can't also turn it over at a high rate. I think that's where they have to improve.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Now here's LeBron after the miss from Stephen Curry. Love. In the corner, it's James. There's the 3. That's in there. Love with the assist. 19 points for LeBron.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
And Steph Curry, an all-star starter last season, but he also led the league in turnovers, Clark, with over 4 games.
Well, the other side of that coin is he did set a career high in assists as well, but there's no question when you talk about him solidifying his place among the elite point guard in the league, and the turnover numbers have to come down, and I'm sure he'll work on it.
Curry passes it to Lee. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Well, Clark, a bit of a down year shooting-wise for Kyrie Irving last season.
Yeah, it sure was, and you heard some sources within the Cavs organization questioning his leadership, too. I mean, the chemistry in Cleveland, not really where it needed to be, kind of a mess all season, quite honestly. And Irving is still young. Oh, how about that basketball, man? Wow. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
Passes it to Barnes. Launches it. That's good. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything, but moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of score.
It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. Now love inside, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And LeBron throws it down.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Yeah, it really does allow your offense to flow better. When you can get out and run and get easy opportunities, then everybody gains confidence.
Shumpert. James outside. Tries again. Irving with a clean look. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead. Here's Curry. He's got 8. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Steph Curry last season was 7th in scoring and 3rd in total assists in the NBA. He had the 4th most three-pointers over a season in NBA history, a year after he had set the NBA three-point season record. Not too bad for Steph Curry.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut checked in for Lee. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
And if they're smart, they will hold for the last shot.
That's got to be the objective here, Steve.
James kicks to Shumpert. Iguodala with the steal. With 1 on the clock, and the jumper is on the mark. 6 points. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Boy, he put on a show from the three-point line in the first half, didn't he? We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on him.
Yeah, we'll soon find out because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Draymond Green is out there with Harrison Barnes. Thompson outside. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
People knew that he could shoot the ball coming out of college, but I don't think teams knew that Klay Thompson would develop into the dead-eye shooter that he's become. He is a flat-out laser. He can go to get into zones where he just doesn't miss, whether he's open or well-guarded.
And Steve, with Klay, you know not every team thought of him as an elite shooter, or he wouldn't have gone as late as he did in the draft. But with his size, he has incredible range, and that is proved to be a factor in his play.
Man, one thing he's been able to do this last season is find ways to quicken that release. And now he can get that 3 off in the blink of an eye. He's a big, strong kid. Doesn't need much room at all to let it fly. So what an incredible weapon to have on offense.
LeBron drives in, and Thompson sends it back. And they'll keep possession. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. this third quarter, just over a minute play. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Well, he holds the reins to this team, and we're seeing some examples of that, Steve, right now.
Yeah, they look cohesive. And, you know, anytime he takes control, you can just feel this group come together.
Yeah, it's priceless when you have a guy who sets the example he does and then backs it up with timely communication as well as consistent performance.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. The most important points they can get, he said, are points in transition. He told them to push it, create opportunities on the fast break. He told them also they should be swarming to the basket at the offensive end. He wants a lot of bodies inside. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. It's Thompson off the drive. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on the low block. I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
For Cleveland, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
Well, they were 75% free throw shooting a season ago. The Cavs were an all-out mess last year, and a lot of that was because of their depth. They just did not have the punch off the bench to keep leads or bring them back into games.
Here's LeBron using his post moves to get the 2 points. James has got 38 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Curry dishes to Barnes. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
You know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
Lee's checked in for the Warriors. Barbosa comes in for Curry. It's LeBron with...
Oh, get it! Watch out now. Oh, my goodness. Did he use a launching pad to elevate like that?
I think he did a catapult. He was flying high.
Oh, no question. He was all over the rim.
Poke loose. Moving against Barbosa. Love outside. Pass to James. Blocked. Thompson up top. Guarded by Shumpert. Thompson misses.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
In the corner, Iguodala with it. 13 feet away, and he gets it to go. Iguodala's got 11 points.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that. David Lee, very light on his feet for a big man. Played tennis until age 12, and that may have contributed to his mobility, but he can really move around the floor for a big man.
Outside jumper. Here's Love. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And David Lee, tremendous feet and excellent hands for a big guy. Really good touch catching and finishing around the rim. Either hand, he's really an adept finisher, whether off the pass or on an offensive rebound.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut checked in for Barnes, and it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. The drive by Lee. To the middle, here's Shumpert. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
And that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
No, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Here's Lee. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mozgov's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And for David Lee, Steve, not just valued by his team for his play on the court, but also his presence in the locker room.
Yeah, a good teammate, makes a big difference in the community. Those things can really help and make a big contribution to team chemistry.
That's good.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. It's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Bogut with a screen on James. Tipped away. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to...
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers on top as they go on a 10-0 run to end the period. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Warriors trail by 12. The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Kyrie Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert, and it's Mozgov in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Livingston, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot. Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Curry passes to Green. Iguodala setting the pick for Green. They double him with James. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Difficult shot from mid-range, and the defense was all over him.
Boy, I like the close out there, Steve. Well done.
Wow. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year, and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Some changes for Golden State. Barnes comes in for Andrew Bogut, and it's Klay Thompson in for Shaun Livingston. And here we go. Love heading to the hoop. Irving with the ball. Now Green defending, and they double him up with LeBron. Inside, out to Shumpert. Cleveland moving it around. Tries it from 19, and LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Shumpert. James has got 52 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Cavaliers?
Boy, their hounding, harassing efforts at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
And he jams it with authority.
He's been key for this team's offense, the way he's distributed the ball.
Yeah, you know, the offense is just moving through him, Steve, no doubt.
Warriors trail by 18. Now here's Iguodala. It's Thompson off the drive. Rejected by Mozgov. That's good. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's James.
Ridiculous move. Tore it down that time. Reversed that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful.
And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. The finish. Now that's how to finish the break. Around with a finish.
Well, that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And all you have to do is point to it. Looks like it does.
Yeah, their confidence is...
Here's Thompson. Uses both hands to slam it down.
So deflating one end, and then it turns into immediate points at the other end.
And it's just as much of a boost for the team getting those easy points off the steal.
And that one's good.
Just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their...
Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
To announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. And I think it can be considered a statement win for the Cavaliers.
But their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
Yeah, Kevin, they had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots.
Well, you look, he was extremely, it's all game long.
And the Warriors making a change here. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Lee comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shumpert gets a wide open look. No good with the triple. The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
Tremendous output from Iguodala. He's got 11 points and 2 steals. You talk about being on, he's been it. Not even one missed shot so far.
Yeah, this is superhuman stuff we're seeing right now.
Andre Iguodala spent 8 seasons of his career in Philadelphia. Steve, a tough sports town, and he said he felt wrongly criticized.
Well, at times people called him overpaid. They wanted more out of him in terms of being a star and a scorer. That's not really who he is. I mean, it's his all-around game that makes him special, his great defense, his ball handling, but not necessarily his scoring.
Here is Livingston. There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by James.
Wow. Look at that athletic play. Incredible. Wow. A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
And stolen by Irving. They're running. And here they go. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Terrific job taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Steve, I thought those fans, those home fans, gave this team a big lift all game. A lot of positive energy in the building.
Here's Livingston. Makes it off the glass. Now, here is Irving. The drive by James. And the call will be against David Lee.
Holiday.
Here's LeBron. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.